So throughout the past week or so, you guys have been watching my top 5 videos. I did top 5 videos for all of the handhelds and the consoles out there. And today is the grand finale video, the last video of 2009, and that is my game of the year. Now, my 2009 pick for Game of the Year might not be so surprising to some of you because you've heard me talking about this game for the past couple of months, but it does deserve much respect. And my Game of the Year for 2009 goes to Uncharted 2 Among Thieves for the PlayStation 3. I personally think that Uncharted 2 Among Thieves is the perfect example of what video games should be. Matter of fact, I think it's actually going to raise the bar for future game releases. The game has everything you could possibly ask for. A great story, amazing graphics, awesome gameplay. The value in the game is sick because they added co-op and they also added multiplayer. And the gameplay has actually improved upon since the first one. So basically in Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, you'll be playing once again as the treasure hunter Nathan Drake, who is basically chasing after this ancient artifact that basically has some type of mysterious powers. He wants to get to this artifact before the evil bad guys do. And I know just me sitting here telling you the story sounds kind of lame. Trust me, I know it's sounding lame right now. But the way in which this story is presented in the game is just totally amazing. The presentation is just top notch. The story is told in a unique fashion, which is obviously, I really thought it was clever. You guys have seen the commercials. You know how awesome it is. I mean, it just looks great. There's some amazing set pieces in there. The story is intense. The way it plays out is intense. It's awesome. This is an action-adventure game that's very similar to the likes of Tomb Raider and Indiana Jones, but to the 10th power, because there's an emphasis on action and adventure, because the amount of action and adventure in this game is ridiculous. You'll be doing a lot of platforming in this game, climbing up huge trains and walls and all types of things. One problem I did have though is that sometimes you're not quite sure. You can't tell from the environments what you can climb on and what you can't climb on. Sometimes that got a little frustrating, especially towards the end of the game. But either way, the platforming was amazing. As I stated before, the gunplay and the combat is so much better than the original game. It's just so much easier to run up to an enemy and use your hand-to-hand combat. The aiming feels much better. It doesn't take as many bullets to kill an enemy, which is pretty cool. Although sometimes it did get a little annoying when you'd be shooting at an enemy and they just somehow dive it or they'd move around. So, you know, it did get a little frustrating doing that, but it definitely didn't take as many bullets to kill an enemy as in the first one. Unfortunately, there aren't any vehicle sequences in this game. I really did enjoy the vehicle sequences in the first Uncharted game, and I know a lot of people didn't. I know a lot of people complained about the controls on the vehicles, but I actually liked them, and I was hoping there might have been a little something like that in this game, but there wasn't. But even still, I thought the gameplay in Uncharted 2 was just great. It's so fun and just easy to pick up and play and have fun with. I know my brother-in-law came over and he actually started the game up. He doesn't have a PS3 or anything like that, and he didn't want to leave because he was just having so much fun with the game. I honestly have no problem saying, I'm comfortable saying, that Uncharted 2 is the best looking game that I have ever seen. The character models and the animations on the character models are phenomenal. You know, they move so lifelike, it's ridiculous just to even see that. It's about as close to reality as it's gonna get, because you gotta remember, we are talking about video games. The environments in this game are simply beautiful. I loved every single location that this adventure took me through. I can say that whether you're on a train or in some danky, nasty cave, on a plain, snowy plain type of area in the jungle, whatever it is, it looked amazing, had great use of color, and just totally showed off the power of the PS3. Now, along with those beautiful graphics and the great gameplay came the sound, and I thought the voice acting was probably hand in hand with that of Batman Arkham Asylum. I think that every single character in the game had amazing voices. They just showed so much emotion and definitely gave us a piece of who they were. And definitely the voice acting definitely helped out for the character development. I mean, each character had their own personality, and all of that was displayed through the amazing voice acting. Now, we all know that the original Uncharted Drake's Fortune, was somewhat of a short game. And surprisingly, Uncharted 2 is so much longer. It took me about 15 to 17 hours to complete the game on normal. I actually, once I was done, I went back to play it on hard, and I plan on beating it on every single mode that's out there. But I went back to play it on hard, but I've been sidetracked because I've been playing a lot of the multiplayer. Now, the multiplayer, you're probably thinking, why in the world does Uncharted have multiplayer? And it probably sucks. Those of you that have not played it, you're probably saying it sucks. And I had to say, I'm not the multiplayer type of person. I don't really play deathmatch and all that stuff. That is until I started playing Uncharted 2 multiplayer. I've just been having a blast with it. It's so much fun. It uses the great controls that you found in the story mode, the hand-to-hand combat, the gunplay, all of that is in there, and it works really well. I found myself getting better just by playing hours on hours on hours throughout the week, and I've just been having so much fun with it. It has a great ranking system, lots of boosters or perks that you can choose for each character. It's just so much fun, and it's addicting, and I found the community really nice. So far, I've come across nothing but nice people, and I've just been having so much fun with it, and it definitely adds a lot of value to the game because Naughty Dog has definitely been keeping up with their multiplayer community. They've been doing double cash weekends. They added a new map. Apparently in 2010, tomorrow, I don't think it's coming out tomorrow, but tomorrow is the beginning of 2010. 2010 is supposed to have some new co-op objectives, which is going to be great because there's co-op missions that you can play through with up to 3 people, so you can have altogether 3 people and play through small little snippets of the story. It's amazing. The value was there, guys. I have poured so many hours into this game. I've played Uncharted 2 more than any other game out there this year. It has everything that you could possibly ask for when it comes to a video game, and that's why I am picking it as my favorite game of 2009. So I want to thank everyone for watching these past couple videos that I've put up throughout the past couple of weeks. And while I know some of you might be upset with the fact that I didn't choose Modern Warfare 2 as my game of the year, I'm cool with that because everyone has their own opinion and I'm entitled to my own. This is the game that I have been playing the most of, that I have been enjoying the most, that has just been simply amazing to me and has definitely defined what video games could be in the next couple years. So I want to thank you guys for watching this. This is my game of the year for 2009. I hope to see you in 2010. We'll talk more about video games then. I'll see you guys next time.